Hi everyone, Marianne Cowan here from Pinery Paper Crafts. Hello Shannon. It is Tuesday. I don't know what the date is. It's August and it is actually the last full week of August, and I cannot believe that September is almost here. Hello Pat, perfect timing. Hi Wanda. We had a beautiful time at the cabin. It was cool. The weather was cool. We had a couple of days of real sunshine and nice weather, but it was very relaxing. And there's nothing like being on a lake. Doesn't really matter what the weather is. It's beautiful. Thanks for asking. And I'm back. I did do a bit of crafting while I was away. Actually, the only thing I did was punched out a bunch of little shapes from the punches in the autumn bundle. But that was fun. It was very leisurely with a glass of wine overlooking the lake. Life is good. So today we're working again with the fall theme. All this week it'll be fall cards. And just a reminder that if you want to register for Fall Stamp Camp, the event takes place September 19th, but it's all recorded so you can watch it anytime. I will be online certain times between 10 and 3. There will be door prizes, giveaways. It'll be a lot of fun. We will be making 16 cards with envelopes, and the theme will be Fall, Thanksgiving, and Gratitude cards. And you will receive a free pack of these gold cards and envelopes. And the envelopes are actually gold. They're like brushed gold. They're so pretty. It comes with a pack of 10. We won't be using all 10. I think who knows? I started playing with them yesterday, and I think I've gone through at least half my pack. And I'll show you the cards we made yesterday. So you will be receiving this as a bonus, and a 3D project and a little treat holder. Everything will be prepped and ready. You will have to stamp your own sentiments. So you might have a stamp set at home. If not, there is one that coordinates called Beautiful Autumn Bundle, and that's the one that contains the 3 small punches. And this is the stamp set. It's beautiful. So it will be designed that these stamps will fit into the greetings, but you can use anything you have at home. If you do want to purchase that, I'm offering it for the catalog price of $68.25, no tax, no shipping. And obviously you'll need your own adhesive. So that one, the early bird registration is closed, but there are still a couple of spots left. So the cost right now is $75, and it's well worth it. It gets shipped right to your door. If you're local, I drive it to your house. And then the Christmas one is the Christmas Extravaganza, and it's 3/4 full. So if you're interested in that one, it's October 17th, 10 to 3 online. Early bird is still available for that one. I pointed to the wrong one before. So until September 30th, or it's full. This one includes 14 Christmas cards with envelopes, Christmas tags, a 3D project, a Christmas treat holder, and a pack of the Wonder of the Season cards and envelopes. We'll be only using some of these, and the pack has 20, so you'll have lots of extras. They're really pretty. Instead of gold foil, they're actually red foil, and the envelopes have red foil as well. The outside of the envelopes. So how fun is that? So we will be using these for some of our projects, but you will have extras. And you'll also, if you do early bird pricing, you're going to receive this Merry Hello stamp set as a double bonus from me, so that you have to register before September 30th or before it fills up to be eligible to receive this. This is a host set, so you can't even purchase it. You can only receive this if you're a host of a party or a demonstrator. As demonstrators, we can get them with our orders. So 2 bonuses for that class. Whoops. And I always include lots of other little treats and things. So check my blog, mariannecowan.com. There's a blog post about it, or you can check events to see if you're interested. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Fran. I'm excited about today's cards. All right. So today I was going to move on and work with more wood grains, and you know I love wood grains, and I didn't. I'm still on to my foil cards, which is fine. So again, we're using the same card base from the gold cards, no, gold trimmed cards and the gold envelopes, and every shade of gold is different, I'm finding, which is fine. We're not using any designer series paper today, and I'll show you some of the things I was playing around with to see if I liked it or didn't like it. Now, I have used 2 sets of dies. I realize they're still at the die machine. Just a second, I'll grab them, but they're a big mess. Just a sec. So the first set is a carryover set. It's called Gathered Leaves, and it has the outline of the maple leaf, which coordinates with the stamp. And then it's got 3 different sizes of maple leaves. These are really cool because they cut and emboss. Very, very fun to work with. And then they also have some little pumpkins that coordinate with the stamp set. And tomorrow I'll show you some cards I've made with these when I do the more natural earthy tone stuff. So I store them on magnetic sheets. I know there's fancy ones you can buy. These are from Dollarama, and it's hard to find them now. I found littler ones today, but I just turn it that way so that I can see them, and then the name is on the back, Gathered Leaves. The other set is called, oh my gosh, it's a big mess, Stitched Leaves, and these ones are like the poinsettia dies in that they have an outline piece and it's all stitched, and then an inside piece, so you can use it just the outline or the outline with the inside. And at first I thought, I don't need any more leaves, really. How many leaves do you need? You need these leaves. They are amazing. Now, they are like the poinsettia ones as well, that they'll probably work better with a little post-it under it. They've got a good variety of sizes. Just trying to show you all of them here. I think I've used every one. I've cut out every one so we can see the different sizes. There's some really big ones. Remember yesterday on the card I tried to put a big one on one of the cards and it looked ridiculous. It won't look ridiculous today. And then it's got this piece here. Feels really cool. It looks like a skyscraper to me. Anyways, I might use it tomorrow. I did try it on a piece of Whisper White. Just gives all these little stitch lines, which I'm sure is cool. I just haven't figured out how to make it cool yet, but I will, and then I'll show you a card. All right, so we're working with these ones and the gathered, what was it called? Gathered Leaves. So this one is called Stitched Leaves. And I've seen a lot of cards made with these using the plaid paper, and I'll work with these more this week. Hi Fran, hi Barb. So these ones, another must-have in your stamping set. I know when you say, I already have a lot of leaves, you don't have the stitched leaves, unless you've already bought them this year. Like I said, I wasn't going to purchase them, and I'm so glad I did. They're so pretty. I think today's cards might help you decide that you really need to have them. All right, 3 cards. I did a whole bunch of punching out so that you can see what I was doing, and I'll show you my little trick again. And I'll show you some of the different things I was trying with all the different backgrounds to see what I liked on the cards. And then as an afterthought, I pulled out these. I didn't use them, but we can see how it looks. So, first card, the beautiful gold envelopes. Imagine getting a gold envelope in the mail. That would be so, so pretty. So we'll save that for later. So my base is the gold edged, I guess you want to say, very vanilla cards. And a reminder, so I didn't punch these out first. When I use a second layer, which I do like to do so you don't have very vanilla on very vanilla, make sure that you punch out, die cut some leaves out first. Look, I get 4 leaves die cut out of this little piece before I use it on my card. So I'm just going to pop them out. So this is the copper. Man, I get these colors mixed up every time. But now I know the copper is the darkest, the brass is the bright, and the gold is the kind of muted. So this is regular copper, not the brushed metallics, but we will be using those. So this is going to go on here. Next, I've taken the, okay, measurements. This is, forgot to do a little sticky, 3.5 by 4 3/4. 3.5, 4 3/4. So this is 4.5 and 3 1/4. Using the Dainty Diamonds, and this is very vanilla. And so you can't tell that you've got all this nonsense on the back. It just looks very pretty. I love using different types of metals, metallics, on each, like layering them up, and you'll see in the last card where I've just gone crazy. All right, I'm using my Stampin' seal, which I've finally figured out how to use properly most days. Not every day, but most days. So I'm trying to center this because I want to pop this up. This I'm going to pop up so that just to give me a little bit of extra height. Might need to go grab some more dimensionals. So because it's a fairly big piece, I am going to put 6 on. Now I know some demonstrators that would probably put 25 on the back of this. I am not one of them. Our new foam sheets, our sticky sheets, you could cover it so if you're mailing it, it doesn't squish, but hey, if it's a little squished, it's handmade. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on, and then I'll show you my idea for the rest of it. That's my dog at my door saying it's supper time. Okay, so let's put that right in the middle. Now, yesterday I had cut out, or heat embossed a couple of these extra because we used the same one yesterday. I forgot to show you our ones from yesterday. I'll put them over here to remind me to show you at the end. So for this one, I thought I'd go down with the leaves. My idea is to put the greeting up here and then to take, oh my God, she's persistent. She's a chocolate lab, and chocolate labs love to eat. So that is the biggest of the leaves. So we're going to use that one in that color. This one is very long as well. I might need to go and do something with, oh, here comes my husband. So here's another one. So I think these are the brushed. So I used a brush metallic to cut out these ones. So I have a brushed gold. I probably should have had one different color there. Then maybe we'll use a copper maple leaf. And they're so pretty, we don't really want to hide them. And then a bow. It's going to be very simple. All right, did you know that this gold ribbon that was available last year, it's not in the catalog. So I just tried to order it to see if it was still available. It's just called gold shimmer ribbon. We have the gray shimmer ribbon. This was part of a special Christmas rose, I want to say. One of those available for a month kit, and a few things carried over. And I thought this gold ribbon had carried over, but I didn't see it in the catalog. But I just tried to order it, and it did not say it was, it said it was available. So now we have choices. All right, so I think maybe, do I have all the colors in here? Maybe one more. You don't want to do too much, but I want to do enough so that it's pretty. All right, I'm going to add these with glue dots and then pop this up. I could put them on the back of this, but I don't think I'm going to. So you can see, remember I said yesterday how when you work just with the big leaves, it works. But when I tried to add the big leaves to, oh, that's going to stick nicely. Now you can go, of course, go over the edge, but not outside of your card. The big leaves don't work mixing with the smaller leaves, but they definitely work when you mix them all together. All right. I'm trying to use as many different types of metallics as I can. So copper. This is the gold. This is the copper. No, this is the, oh my god, I don't know. They're different colors anyways. Don't judge me on my leaves. My color knowledge. I do know what the leaves are. Every time I go to say it, I say it wrong. Oh well. Okay, and that's going to go there. Like I said, very simple card, but I think it's quite striking. Just with all these metallics. I'm already on my second pack of brushed metallics. I want to make sure that's straight. You guys have a better angle view than I do. All right, so now our choices for the ribbon. We have our bronze, which is from that combo pack. So that's pretty actually. Or we have gold. So bronze is number 1, gold is number 2. I'll tidy up and you guys tell me what you think. So this is a quick and easy, simple card. Well, they are all today, because really the leaves do all the work. I just think they're so pretty. So we've got gold, we've got copper, and we've got bronze. Is that right? I do this every time I come on. Yeah, that's copper. And that's gold. So that's copper, bronze, gold. All right, what do you think? Copper is nice and warm. Bronze. So pretty. Okay. Yeah, I kind of agree. I was so excited to find the gold ribbon, but I kind of like this one. Maybe the gold might be good on one of the other cards. There we go. If you received that in the mail in a gold envelope, oh my gosh. Now it does need something. Because we put that color, I'm going to use a gilded gem, just one. That color. I do have my gold glitter enamel dots. These gold enamel dots were part of that same product suite. I'm pretty sure. And then maybe I'll put one down here. There. I don't think they needed that, but anyways, you know me. I like a little bit of bling. All right, so that's our first one. Very pretty. All right, our second one, same idea. We've got our 2 bows again, and I did do a little gold bow, but I think it's too thin for what we're doing today. So this one is brushed gold metallic, so I've gone ahead and cut some pieces out of it. And then I took a piece of Very Vanilla and I ran it through using greenery embossing folder. This one here. I tried a bunch of different ones before I decided on this one. So I'll go ahead and add this. This one is just a really nice go-to folder, especially because we're doing leaves. So I thought it might look pretty. So we'll just go ahead and center this. As soon as you add metallics to your card, it just automatically gives it such a nice wow factor. So this one I went a bit smaller than I did with the previous one. And we'll get our dimensionals. Might need to go grab another sheet. So I always like to use these little chunky bits that are left. And sometimes when I only have a few left on one sheet, I'll transfer them over to another sheet, just so they don't get wasted. Let's put it that way. And then I'll just put one here. I feel like it needs something else. All right, that's a totally random spot for it, but anyways. So this one we're gonna use the same leaves, just build it a little bit different. Thanks, Pat. These card bases are so fun to work with. So you get a pack of 10, and then you get the envelopes to go with it. All right, so I have some different greetings today. Look at this one. Happy fall, y'all. So these are from a set called Banner Year. It comes with a punch. I didn't get the punch, but I love the little greetings. Happy Thanksgiving, Christmas wishes, happy fall, y'all, with a grateful heart, which we're using on the next card. So it's got all the seasons. Happy haunting, guess who loves you, and really cute little images that you can stamp. So I thought that would be a great set, especially when to coordinate with the little treat holder, the topper. I think it would be cute for that. So I picked Happy Thanksgiving and Happy Fall, y'all. And then this one I cut out using the stitched rectangle. And then this one I used this punch. Don't ask me what the name of it is. I should make a label. So you have the choice of 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, and 1 inch, and two different cutting edge cuts. And then you can put it in. The fun part about this is you can do each side of your little image. But I think I'm going to go with, although I love Happy Fall, y'all, I think I'm going to go with Happy Thanksgiving. So my idea for this card is to put it down here, and because we already have these coming out, so I want to grab, I don't know if this is going to look good or not. I was thinking of these because it has the berries, but I still really want to use some leaves, so I may ditch the berries. Because when you look at the size difference, these leaves and these berries, okay, let me try it without the berries, because originally I was just going to do leaves. So a couple of different types. I've got my whole little stash down here that I'm playing with. I don't know if you can see it. That one's almost too big. I want this one to be a little more subtle. Like the last one had a lot going on. A little more subtle, and I wonder. No. What do you think about the berries? I really want to put them on because it's got berries, but if I'm going with the leaves, then it doesn't work. I'm trying to find all the different ones that I have already cut out. So I have 3 different types of metallics. I think I'm going to go like that. And then we want to leave room for our bow. So for this one, we might get away with a smaller bow. It seemed better in my head. Maybe this bow goes more straight across. Yeah, it does. All right, I think I like that. All right, let's just pick it up and try to remember where they were. I'll add some glue dots. Okay, I already moved it. I won't press really hard in case I have to relocate them. And then I can press really hard when I go to put the final touch. And this one might just have enough. These are so pretty. I don't know if they really show up that great on camera. Okay, I think that might be good. And I think I'll pop these up with little dimensionals, or maybe a strip. I like using up all these little itty bitty pieces. And they're great when you have a really skinny sentiment like this. I probably didn't need to go quite so low, but... All right. And then I think we're going to go with this one because it goes psh, and I don't want it going over top of my sentiment. These leaf frame, I know, aren't they, Phyllis? These are the ones I did not need. Oh, I don't need more leaf framelets. Yeah, I do. They're beautiful. And there must be a stamp set that goes with it. I'll pull it. Oh, here, just a sec. Oh, yes. Yes. I should have used some of these greetings. Hope changes everything. I thought of you today. Isn't that nice? Especially in what we're going through. Your friendship is something I know I can count on. I'm so glad you're in my life. And hello. And these are like a watercolor wash. So we will try these a different day, doing some stamping and then some reverse cutting as well. And I'll show you a really cool thing that the images do when you stamp them out. They leave maybe I could, oh yes. So let's say you stamped this out and you wanted to have it on your card. See, it leaves a stitched outline. So then you could put a piece of designer series paper underneath and have it show through. But we'll do that a different day. So these are so versatile. So you can use the negative image or the regular image. All right, so the stamp set is beautiful. I don't know why I didn't use any of these greetings, but I don't know. Anyways, that's for the last card. All right, so this needs a few little gems that I've lost. Now, for these ones, I might go with gold, just because. Oh, Shannon. I know. This is what happens when I watch other people's videos as well. It's like, no, I don't need that. And then you watch someone and then you think, oh my God, I have to have it. But this one, these are beautiful. These are timeless too. Fall or spring. You could do a whole spring collection too. And use, instead of metallics, use like granny apple green, or because they're just as beautiful in cardstock. I'm just using them. I'm kind of on a foil theme this week. All right, so there's our second card. And here it is with the matching gold envelope. Simple. These cards are not hard to make. But they're just so striking, I think. Maybe it's just me, but I don't know. All right, our last one. I'm excited to show you. Oopsie. Sorry, I just dropped something. Might have gone in my recycling bucket. Darn. So the last one, look at how many layers I have of foil. So if I was normally doing a card, I would not, at any time, do 3 layers of foil because foil is expensive and you don't want to waste it. But when you use it to strategically, to measure it out before you cut it out, so this is the copper, this is the gold, and this is the brass. So I've got copper on the very bottom, and I punched 2 leaves. This one, look at how beautiful that is. Oh my gosh. Then I've got gold. Then I've got copper, brass. I kept saying it wrong. Brass. It's brass. Is it brass? Okay, it's brass. I'm gonna have to have a little cheat sheet for myself. So I had it up to this point, and then I was trying all different things to put inside. So I started with the subtle embossing folder, and it looked okay, but I don't know, there was something about it I didn't like. Then I had this little dotted one. Well, this is too big because I'd actually tried it for the last one, which I love this. I love it, wrapped in texture, but it wasn't doing anything for me to add leaves to that. Then I tried Scripty. Let me see, Scripty. And I thought, that's pretty, but I don't want to put leaves. I'd put flowers or something on here, but not leaves. So Then I just added a piece of foil. Now I thought about embossing the foil, and then I thought, nope, I'm just going to do my layers of foils. So this is like a wow card, but you haven't wasted any of your paper. You've not wasted, but you're not cutting anything out of this piece, but these pieces you've already used to cut stuff out. So let's go ahead and attach them all together. This one's my favorite. And once you die cut these out, and they die cut out very easily. Sometimes things don't, but these do. Be careful when you're using foil, because I can see here it bent it a little bit. It shows all those things, but because I'm covering it up, it's okay. And also I noticed my plates, I need to get new plates, because when you emboss, it leaves a mark. I should have showed you right here from the plate. So you have to be careful of things like that. And the corners bend. You just need to be a little more, foil is a little more delicate to work with, but the effects are amazing. One of these cards, I'm not telling you which one, here you can see there's marks from my plate. One of these cards is going to be in the fall stamp camp. It'll be a surprise which one. The other thing, if you're using the liquid glue and it gets on the top of your foil, it kind of makes a mess. All right, so for this one, I have this greeting here. We're going to design it a little bit like the last one. Oh, this needs to go on the card. I'm thinking, wow, that's small. All right, let's go ahead and put this on. I'm going to have to use some of my edges. And you could go crazy with this card. I thought about adding vellum too, but vellum is a more soft texture, and I felt like these cards are, metals are more heavy. I don't know, does that make sense? To me anyways. So I decided not to add vellum. I may someday, another day, but this would be, imagine doing these leaves in like soft sea foam, and I'll have to try that. I'll have to try soft sea foam and vellum and a light blue. What's the lightest blue we have? Well, I guess maybe I wouldn't do blue leaves. Now look what I did. Dummy. Now I'm getting glue all over my scissors. That's a bad idea. All right, so we have our 3 layers of foils, and you can tell right away. I should have put that one at the bottom because it has a little mark. Then we're going to use this one, and we're going to use this big honkin' leaf. Look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. And we're going to use this other big tall one because you can't use them many places just because they're so substantial, but they work on this card, I think. I want to leave room for my bow. I thought about as well taking a bunch of them, you'd need ones with stems, and wrapping like gold around it to make like a little bouquet. I think that would be pretty too. But let's get back to what I was doing here. So I have all my leaves down here is what I'm just kind of looking to see which ones I haven't included. So the maple leaf has 2 sizes, the larger one and the small one. We kiboshed the berries. And then remember, you can have it overlapping like that. Or should this one be behind? I don't know. Now I'm thinking the big one doesn't really work. There. I like that. All right. Now, then we'll decide what we're going to do about a bow. Our bow for this one might need to go right on that. So I'm just going to pull this down and try to remember where I had those. Okay, that worked. I won't push down on them too much in case I need to reassign them. All right, let's see. I like how this overlaps onto the white part. And I want to tuck these over the top. Yeah, I like that. Okay, that's getting jammed. Now, because I do want this overlapped, I think I'm not, I was wondering about putting dimensionals. No, I'm going to use glue dots, because if I put dimensionals, it's going to pop this up. Oh, hey. Changing my mind. I'm going to try something. It may or may not work. I'm going to try popping up that maple leaf as well. So I'm going to pop up my greeting. The maple leaf has a really small stem, so it's easy to just tuck in anywhere. Who now thinks they absolutely need these leaves? So I originally was going to put this on the side, but I think I'm going to put it in the middle. Hopefully that's straight. It is better to use a strip when you have these, which I didn't do. Yes, this is going to look nice with dimensionals on it. I don't want to put too many because I don't want to push down these leaves. I'm just going to put it like that so that I can pop it up and give my leaves a little bit of depth as well. I don't usually like things straight up and down, but that's going straight up and down. Okay, isn't that pretty? Well, maybe it's just me that thinks it's pretty. I just love working with foil. This one's not getting any embellishments. Oh, actually, after I said that, I think it probably needs them here. And it needs dainty ones. Okay, I like that. Now our bow. Oh, I almost pulled it off the card. So the bow is going to go on top of the maple leaf. And sadly, when I was at the cottage, the leaves were falling off the trees. I know, it's that time of year, but... All right, and look at all the leaves I have left over. And a lot of these were cut out of the backs of the pieces that I used. So my beautiful gold bow I was so excited about really didn't work on these cards, but that's okay. All right, so let's just put it with the envelope and see how it looks. Oh my gosh, isn't that pretty? All right, so we have this one, 3 layers of foil, but we've cut below and used all the cut leaves out of all the pieces. This one, understated, a few little leaves at the bottom. This one a little bit more of a wow with the fairly large leaves. I'm wondering about this one. Oh well, it's fine for now. All right, so those are the cards we made today. I'll just leave that for a second so I can get a thumbprint. And here's the ones we made yesterday. This was the first one, in case you weren't joining us, using the Evergreen 3D embossing folder. And I did add a little bit of shimmer, very subtle. Have a beautiful day. And then we used the Gilded Autumn Specialty Designer Series paper. Again, I did the same thing yesterday. I cut stuff out of that piece. And then this one, using another piece of the Gilded Autumn. And then some of the little leaves that I had cut out of the paper. So, those are my projects for today. If you're interested in signing up for my newsletter, you can go to mariannecowan.com. I will do a blog post of these cards. It won't be up probably till tomorrow. But thank you for joining me today. I hope you're joining me on my mission to make a card, send a card. It is coming up to September. And that means Thanksgiving is right around the corner. But if you look at some of the greetings, I thought of you today would be such a beautiful card to send to somebody that you haven't seen in a long time. Any one of these cards I think would be a welcome thing to get in the mail. especially in a gold envelope. So those gold envelopes and cards and envelopes are kind of hidden in the catalog, actually. They're not even with the fall stuff. I should have marked it, but they're down in this right hand there. So they're on page 51. Gold cards and envelopes, and you get 10. And they're regular size cards. Sometimes they're note cards, but these are regular size cards. I guess they're at the end of the fall stuff. So I have this one too with the little wheelbarrow. We'll be working with that this week as well. All right, that's it for me today. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Thanks, and have a great day.